Okay guys, we're back to you with the 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee 3.6 liter motor, also known as the Pinstar motor, if I'm right. And we're going over the leak that we've been chasing for the O2 and all that. We have a full-on solution for everyone, and we're gonna make a video on it because there's a video out there, but we're gonna pass on knowledge and stuff. Okay, so stick with us. Okay, so over here on this Jeep there was a leak way back here in the back on this side where the PCV check valve is, and it was like dripping down onto the O2 sensor and basically making it read lean codes. But on these they also have common leaks up in the valley here. So since we had to tear this all apart again to figure out what was going on, we figured it out. Now right here's your throttle body, your for your intake, and right here there was oil coming out, and inside was like saturated with oil. And so what we found out is when that happens, and we didn't know this because we had to fix all the leaks to figure it out, but when that happens and you see oil here and you got a lot of saturation, it usually means your PCV check valve is out and it's causing back pressure in your motor and causing oil to come up through here. Now what that also does is it blows out your seals. It can blow out your seals on your head gaskets over time. It could blow out the seals on your on these what am I having? I'm just not feeling so good. On your I don't want to say it because I want to be correct about it. Why I can't remember because I've been messing with this for so long, but anyways, it'll blow out all your seals and like the ones in here and everything, because without a PCV check valve it doesn't relieve the back pressure in the engine, and that's a big thing. So this one's out, is come to find out, is what we're finding out. That's why we keep getting a leak, and I think it's just blowing it out right at the check valve, hopefully, because it seems to just be a small leak right there. I don't think we ruined any of our work, and we're going to find out. So the new thing is this: Chrysler and other companies have upgraded, and so here's a part number. This is a PCV check valve, and then this is the hose number, and I'm going to go over it with you guys. And when you get this, you get the gaskets for the intake lower and upper as well. So when you guys do that upgrade from the plastic to the all aluminum, that'll help you prolong your future runtime with no hassles. Then what you're going to see is this: your check valve goes on the back of the block like this, and you would actually be looking at it from this side. It would be tucked back on the passenger side on the Grand Cherokee. They're on, sometimes these engines are sideways in a vehicle. And then this hose comes from the intake up here like this and loops around to that. Okay, boom. And that's how the old one is. And it has three things. The design is a sideways like this in the back on the passenger side of the valve cover, and that's what I was trying to say earlier. So then the new one is this guy. So when you put it back there, it's going to be like this, and they give you some 8mm bolts instead of the T25s. But what they have done is they've angled it up, eliminated one of the bolts. So don't get confused, because this one has 3, this one has 2. They did that on purpose, so you have even clamping versus one kicking it off, or possibly clamping it to one side too tight, making it leak on the other side. Now, They also changed the hose, so you're going to have to get the hose because it's going to come in from behind like this and drop down on top because it faces up now. The other part about it is don't try and reuse the other hose because they actually made this part, the opening, bigger, and they put the PCV check right here, the actual valve check. And in here, if you look in there, I don't know if we can see all the way in there, but let's see if we can go in some light. They put it, anyways, they put it up in there. So this goes in like this, and the check is like right here somewhere, or like this. And it's just not really, I think this is going to be better just because I think, well, it's just going to clamp. I believe it's going to clamp a little more evenly. And then I know this one is out because that's the common sign, is that oil coming through the thing. And I kept wondering like why we kept getting leaks no matter how much we torqued everything in the right, you know, patterns and whatever, and we just kept getting all these leaks coming back, and they weren't coming back major, they were just like little tiny drips, but they're enough to cause issues sometimes. So I recommend you do the PCV check valve, go to the upgrade this. If you're going to tear in it, you have a leak on one of these 2011 through 14 or whatnot Grand Cherokees with these pin stars, and anything else you can take out that's plastic and replace all aluminum or whatnot, I suggest you just do it, because if you're going to keep it, that's what I would do. And that's it. Peace, prosperity, down with the haters, up with the participators, and have a good day.